Then I realized something's wrong. I think that's my teacher. What the fuck is going on? Wait, hold it. I just had a fucking bruh moment.
Jesus. Alright. Okay, let's start with this map. Okay. Yeah. Now onto the crate, the stereo, the speaker. Fix the paintings, move the PlayStation, the package, the rocket, the shelf and the book, don't forget the trophy, fluff the pillows, get rid of the monster energies, and return the mat. And we're done. Ugh. 2 months ago I built this bedroom, and today I realized that I forgot to put a window in, so in order to fix that problem, we have to first remove all the furniture so I can get to the frame. In hindsight, the bed was probably a 2-man job, but with only minimal scratches to my floor, I managed to get it out of the bedroom on my own. Now, for the build itself, I did already have some cardboard on hand, so really step 1 was measuring the window frame, and ensuring that that cardboard would fit fine when I trimmed it down later. And so, after triple checking, I transferred down to the cutting station and got the vertical grill trimmed to size. So, after cutting things to fit flush, we can now start screwing things in place. Okay, and we're gonna start. With both ends locked in, we've officially started construction. Very nice. Bringing in the horizontal grill piece now to do more of the same, measure it up, make sure it's going to fit, and then bring it to the trimming station to get sliced. And we are now looking at a much closer to finished 4-pane window. Okay, now, most builders would probably call it a day here, but I'm going to take it a step further with a lovely plastic sheet I've found. It's been in the recycling bin for quite a while now, and I feel like it would fit just fine. Now we're going to get that glued in place, and we have a finished window. It could probably do with a clean, to be quite honest, but I don't want to see any comments about the window's cleanliness. I think it looks just fine.
There you go. There you go. Told you that's a good one. Got you good. Which one's the best?
Whatever I do, kid, don't move, okay? All right. 3. Everybody say good luck, Ava. Top of the ground, down to the ladies and gentlemen, action, not after, just show off. Alright, that was the first show. We will come to you if we get a 20, we're both feeling good. If we get a 50, we'll give ourselves the first.
She's walking on your face. Thank you so much, guys.
Ha 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 ha! You look at it, you can look at it. Yeah. You look at it. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you.
Did you already see it?
Smile. You look at it.
Oh my god! That is too good!
Here you go. Ta-da!
No, it's so great, isn't it?
Fabulous.
Hey, I like your art. I love you.
Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Painting Over Art That Should Have Never Been Art. My name's Casey, and I'll be your host. To be clear, I'm not an artist, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I only know that whatever I create will be better than this art that should have never been art. Now, if you're a Christian, you might feel like you're about to throw up right now because you think I'm about to paint over a Bible verse. But here's the thing. This isn't actually a Bible verse. In fact, it's not even a responsible paraphrasing, and there's really nothing in 2 Corinthians that could inspire this verse whatsoever. And when I hear people making up verses in order to profit on God's word, I just can't help but wonder, what would Jesus?
The frame itself is actually super cool, and I want to preserve that, so I went ahead and taped over it so that no paint would get on it. Said a quick prayer as I covered over a few choice words for the finished product. And as for the paint itself, this is totally just whatever we had lying around the house. In fact, I think I'm supposed to save this in case we need to touch up the walls. I've seen a few artists do this fun swirly technique, and since I have no idea what to do, we're just going to go for that. I'm going to do this several times and call me cheeky, but I think this is going to need 3 days and 3 nights to dry. To be honest, this is way more fun than I thought it would be.
Well, it's drying now. There's paint everywhere, and I'm excited to show you, so stay tuned for the next part.
These are my ladies. This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right? It's a long story. Shaniqua. Helga. This kitty. Jeannie. I dream of, Teresa. This is Teresa right here.
Now is Teresa, is that your...
Dirty girl.
เอาเงินให้เพื่อนตามราคารูปภาพวาด
บอลอันนี้ดูเนี่ยถ้าให้บอลตีราคากับรูปนี้ถ้ารูปนี้เป็นรูปที่บอลวาดบอลจะตีราคาเท่าไหร่เอาราคากี่บาท
บาทเดียว
บาทเดียวจริงปะเนี่ยจริงบาทเดียวบาทเดียวบาทเดียว10,000
Do you have patience?
Patience. Patience is my middle name.
What is your first name?
No. Let's learn how to paint this beautiful landscape. You'll need a canvas, acrylic paint, a cheap set of brushes, and a clean cup of water, not for drinking. Start with pastel yellow and build up into a warm, sunlit orange. Let's imagine that beautiful sunset at the end of a long day, adding in pink and finishing off with a hint of calm lilac. Now you can move on to the next step, and a friendly reminder, please don't drink from your rinsing cup. I've done it so many times. Grab yourself a new glass of water, and using a small brush, let's create an impression of trees that are off in the distance. Don't panic, they don't need to look perfect, and let's fill it in a little lighter towards the bottom. If you made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back, and you might even consider following because it would mean a lot. I used a little trick to sharpen my brush, and using this I'm going to create lots of little different cuts of leaves and grass, making sure it's nice and thick with 2 C's. Now for the last part, and please let your creativity run wild using all of your favorite colors. Create little impressions of flowers, because a wise man once said you can never have too many flowers, and that wise man is me.
Watch out, watch out!
Hey,
watch out, watch out!
That's gross.
Go!
You don't know about that guy.
Alright, now we're going to use a fan brush here, and I want you to take some hunter green, and we're going to put a happy little bush right down over here in the corner there. And that'll just be our little secret. And if you tell anyone that that bush is there, I will come to your house and I will cut you.
Alright, reaction time. A lovely drawing. Are you guys ready? Listos. There we go. Alright. Reaction time. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
There we go.
I love it. That's great. That's fantastic.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Welcome to day 1 of me drawing my For You page till I fill up this sketchbook. Well, isn't he just a fun guy? I wonder if he's toxic like my last relationship.
How to draw a dragon.
Okay.
For the head, sketch a circle, and a smaller circle, and then connect them together with straight lines. Now make a curly line coming from its back.
Wavy
you make
line.
it as curly as you want. And make a duplicate line on both sides of the
Second
original
wavy line.
As you get towards the bottom, make the duplicate lines
Circle,
taper
circle,
inwards
circle,
towards the
circle,
original
circle, line,
and erase
circle,
all the head lines.
circle,
On the side of the head, make
line,
a long
detailing,
skinny eye
or
and a
detailing,
little slit for the
ears,
nose. Now add these little wispy shapes coming off the back
horns,
of the head. They're kind of like flames.
detailing,
Now add scales winding down
or
its
detailing,
back. I'm using triangles for mine,
or
but a lot
detailing,
of people like to use flame shapes.
shaping,
On the front of its
lines,
body, add the little stomach lines on
or
its
lines,
belly. This part's a little tricky because you have
lines,
to make sure that the belly stays
detailing,
on the belly side and the
shaping,
little scales stay on its back.
lines,
Sketch out arms somewhere
or
in the middle
lines,
of its body and little talons.
or lines,
I'm going in with a pen and outlining
or lines,
everything. And after you erase all the
shading,
guidelines, I like to blend everything out
shading,
with a little blending marker, and then you'll
or
have something
shading.
like that.
Board, break, measure, measure some more, do the guideline shit, apply some paint, a lot, do a bunch of rough, messy blending, yeah, and then forget to record the rest. I'm gonna name this one Sad Bitch.
How to use a pencil like the old
No.
masters. First, sharpen a 2.5 inch lead to a
mechanical
tapered
pencil.
point. Then, hold the pencil to the side and use the very tip of
Maybe
the lead
this
to get
one.
into the grooves of the paper. Make sure never to shade using the up and
No.
down M motion.
Zigzag
Instead,
and
use
squiggles.
singular directional strokes. Each layer of shading should have its own consistent directional mark. And switching
Lines
this
and
direction with each
squiggles.
layer helps you really get into all of the grooves of the paper.
No.
This will make
Bro is flexing his drawing skills? No, I'm not. Anyway, this Japanese giant hornet. People who have been stung by this thing have described its sting as feeling like if their flesh was melting off of their body. This sensation comes from the fact that the venom causes a lot of inflammation, producing a lot of heat, and the fact that the venom can also digest human tissue in certain doses. And if you were to get stung in your joints, the inflammation could cause it to where the pressure causes a stiffness in the limb to where you can't move it anymore. To better understand this feeling, here's a video of Coyote Peterson.
Oh man, wave of dizziness really quick. Ah! Oh! Oh, searing pain!
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It is actually possible for someone to commit homicide while sleepwalking. If a person has ever become murderous or just in general violent,